Well, I mean, obviously a hard-fought ball game, physical game. I thought we did a good job of attacking the basket, trying to get decent shots. They just didn't, enough of them didn't fall in. We didn't make our free throws to the percentage that we needed to. Defensively, they started off, they made some threes early, and then I thought we did a nice job of really covering the three after that. They made some early in the second half off of some of our turnovers. The turnovers early in the second half cost us and got us down quite a bit. We did a nice job of fighting back, and just sort of ran out of time.
How difficult is it for you guys when you guys are pushed up off those ball screens to rebound? It seems like that's where they were getting a lot of their loose balls. Is it just trying to stay up and then it's a balance of it's one or the other?
Yeah, I mean, long shots, long rebounds, a lot of times it sort of favors the offense, but we have to chase those down. 3 times we might have had the ball and we knocked it out of our own hands, and a couple times they knocked it out of our hands. That's 6 or 7 times maybe that we had the ball on the rebound and didn't secure it. You give them that many extra possessions, it's tough because after you play defense for 20, 25, however many seconds we did, and you force them into a bad shot, a lot of times those bad shots bounce out long, and we just got to stay with our man out there and try and chase them down.
That run to open the second half, was that just a lull in defense? Or, I mean,
well, I don't know if we scored the first basket of the second half or not. We got the ball inside to Marty, and then I think they might have scored, and then we missed. Marty got fouled again. We missed both free throws, or we turned it over. But then they made a couple threes, and then we had some just, I wouldn't say careless turnovers, just turnovers where we didn't go secure the ball. The pass maybe was just a little bit soft, but we're looking to make that pass inside, and they did a nice job of using their length to deflect it, and we just didn't get the shots that we needed to. So it was a combination of a few things, but the simple fact is we didn't get the stops that we needed to, and we didn't get the shots because we were turning it over early. We just had a couple spells where we turned it over 2-3 times in a row and didn't get the shots, and they made the shots and went on their runs.
When you guys were able to get it close, it seemed like you guys were more aggressive offensively attacking the rim. Why so passive early on?
I think we were more aggressive because we might have got the stop, and so in transition you can try and attack because the court's a lot more open. They're not setting their defense. Obviously, if they're scoring early or scoring early in the second half, their defense, they're getting back, their defense is set. So it's much more difficult to try and attack them against the set defenses in transition. We did a nice job at times of attacking, but they did a nice job sometimes of their defense not letting us attack. They got in the spots, and we turned it over sometimes when we tried to attack 2 guys.
Coach, you guys had some late droughts there where you were playing great defense, forcing them into the bad shots, like you mentioned, shot clock violations. Is there something then on the offensive end that you guys look to get a bucket in situations like that, just to break?
Yeah, I mean, we have different sets that we try and get shots, and I thought we did get shots. We didn't necessarily turn it over later in the game. They just didn't go in, that's fine. I remember where Sims was wide open in the corner. I think we're down 5 at the time. Just missed it. So we hope we get the offensive rebound. We didn't, and then you got to go back down the other end and get some stops. And we tried to keep getting the stops just to give us a chance on the offensive end. But if you're not making the shots, it just puts more and more pressure on you.
This being the last home game here, you have that final non-conference. What needs to happen to get into conference play to be confident?
Well, I mean, we just got to, play better. It's good we had a true road game. It's not like a neutral site game. So it's always good for this young group to be playing on the road because we got 9 road games and 9 home games after we play Vanderbilt. And, I think just our pace and good things happening, knocking shots in, feeling comfortable, that's what creates confidence. I think defensively, I thought we did a nice job of running them off the line in the second half. And so we did some good things defensively. They did make some tough shots in the lane, and we missed some easy ones in the lane. Even when we did a nice job of getting there, we just didn't finish it. So obviously, some games when you make shots, you feel a lot more confident, and that's what we need to see happen.
Updates on Ty and Estime?
Estime is done for the year. He has surgery tomorrow. And Ty G, we'll see. He got hurt this week in practice. think it's just a groin, but he's getting tested to see exactly what it is. So I don't really have an update on him other than he's hurt.
How difficult is that when you're dealing with injuries and continuity, and you thought at the beginning of the season depth was going to be the thing, and now it's kind of, you're dealing with it?
Yeah, I mean, that's basketball. I mean, we're not the only team dealing with injuries, you know. I know we got a young team. We're one of only 7 teams in the country with no seniors. And then Ty G's a junior. JSD Mate's a junior. Ty's only played in 1 game. Jay only played in 5 games, and he's out for the year. So a couple of your more experienced guys aren't there, you know, and they all can shoot the ball pretty well. But, you know, I don't think we don't worry about that. We worry about just coming out there, executing on the offensive end and playing hard on the defensive end and hoping that's good enough, you know. But tonight, you know, the extra rebounds and I guess just not getting the points at the free throw line, you know. A lot of times that can injure droughts. You take it to the basket, you get fouled, you end the drought by making those 2 free throws, as opposed to that drought continuing and everybody sort of looking around like, uh-oh, we just missed a couple free throws. So you need to see the ball go in the basket.